In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that a ship that was over 40 meters in length seemed to be allowed to land on a small landing pad. Unfortunately, that seems to have been a bug. However, the good news is I was able to figure out what steps allow you to reproduce the bug, at least sometimes. It seems like it works for some ships and not others. It works for about half of my ships, so it may work for yours. This ship is actually the maximum length allowed by the shipbuilder, and I was still able to get it to land on a small landing pad. If your ship is less than 20 meters from the origin in all directions, then you shouldn't actually need to use this trick to get it to fit on the landing pad. If it's not landing on a small landing pad, you may be able to get the game to refresh the size data by making a trivial change to the ship in question. Just enter the shipbuilder and make a small paint change, and then save. This will refresh the size data for your ship. In order for this trick to work, you're going to have two ships that are owned and registered. You're going to have your large ship, which you intend to allow to land on a small landing pad, and it should be set as your home ship. You should also own another ship that you can modify. Visit any ship services technician, and then quit to the main menu. Then load your save. When your save loads, talk to the ship services technician.
Anything I can help you with?
Tell them you'd like to view and modify your ships. Select a ship other than the one you want to land on a small pad and enter the shipbuilder. Make a trivial change to the ship. Save the change. Now, return to your ship. To see if it worked, go to your outpost that has a small landing pad. Make sure you pick the outpost and not the landing area. If you're lucky, your ship will have landed on a small landing pad. If it didn't work, it probably won't work for this ship and you'll have to try it for another ship. Generally speaking, if it works once for a ship, it'll continue working for that ship. This trick will also persist through saves. However, if you make any change to the ship, such as paint, weapon groupings, or something significant, you'll have to repeat the trick. I do expect that Bethesda will probably attempt to fix this bug because although it's kind of cool to get a large ship to land on a small landing pad, it can be very frustrating when your small ship doesn't land on a small landing pad when it should. Let me know in the comments what ships work for you. I tried this with an Ecliptic Claymore too, and no matter how many times I attempted the trick, it just wouldn't work. However, it did work with a Frontier when I modified it to be maximum length and width. It also worked with a Spacer Jackal too, and it even worked with this heavily modified Crimson Fleet Right.